Hi Aquarius, welcome into your reading. Welcome in, welcome in. I know it's been a minute. I wish I could do all the zodiac signs full time, and I struggle to see which 4 or 5 I should be concentrating on, and that's what's been the difficulty. So now I'm just testing everybody. So I've picked 4 zodiac signs that I'm going to read every single week and see how it goes. Please leave me your comments down below. All right, we're reading for the middle part of December, second to third week. Time and energy is fluid. It might not be happening to you now, but it can in the next few weeks. I'm reading for a large audience, so please take that into account. And here's your card. Ironically, the first card that comes out, which is the Star card. Can I have one more for their situation, please? Something's moving slowly for you guys, and you're hopeful and positive it works out, but I don't know. There's another... Yeah, there's an energy of something like shitty, to be honest with you. We're going to get through this. We'll discuss all of this. At the end of the day, I tell everybody, what's coming towards my Aquarius spirit? I tell everybody this is an enlightenment channel. This is a channel that's helping you open your eyes. And we use the tarot to mitigate our problems, our issues, forewarning us for the impending things that are coming our way, for us understanding what we're going through and processing. Not to mention, this is an enlightenment channel. Enlightenment is enlightening yourselves. It's opening up your human construct. It's understanding why you repeat patterns, why you do the things that you do. Why do you date the same people or take the same jobs or accept small energy, small things? I'm not saying you do that, but this is the generality of enlightenment. You can, I suppose, apply psychology, if you will, to this. It's no different. It's just interesting how Spirit knows how to read us and knows what we need to hear and knows what is before us. All right, so let's continue. Because you look like you really need this reading. What don't they see coming, please? Somebody here's not willing to take a risk in a relationship. This is what I'm seeing so far. This is too many. Your cards are jumping all over the place. Oh, God. My God. The fuck? What is their advice? Wow, I already can see this is a complicated reading. You're in a complicated situation, Aquarius. One more for advice, please. You're dealing, oh my God. Aquarius, your issues, you're dealing with a lot of court cards here. And when there's a lot of court cards in someone's reading, you're dealing with a lot of people and a lot of different issues. And this is why I'm saying it's complicated. It's like you're almost entangled into something. You've entangled yourself in a situation. What's the outcome, please? Oh, no rest for the wicked. You're sitting here trying to help people, help situations along, and you get yourself in a mess. How do you do this, Aquarius? Oh my God. Okay. For all intents and purposes, Aquarius, this is just for YouTube, not for my personal private readings. Sorry, the camera's trying to focus. You are my queens, whether you're male or female. This is how I read just for YouTube because it's a large audience. The incoming energy are the kings. So the kings are male or female incoming. You have every king on the table right now. You are dealing with multiple people coming your way. And I'm like, what in God's name is happening here? And you're dealing with so many energies, it's Bunkersville. The King of Wands, incoming fire sign. The King of Pentacles, incoming earth sign. Fire, earth. The King of Swords, air sign like yourself. And then you have the King of Cups, the water signs, the water elements. He's the only king that's inverted. So he or she, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, is canceled. Your other three kings are not, and they are male or female. What the hell? I can't wait to dive into this. Can I have one more for outcome, please? When you have this many kings, this means I'm dealing with multiple energies, multiple forces. So it gets harder for a reader to read, because if you can imagine you're a ball of energy, I have multiple balls right now surrounding me energetically for you. But let me see if I can weed through this. Let me have one more for outcome. And the irony is, you probably think it's not even that complicated, but it is, because you've created a minefield here. God. Aquarius, you guys amuse me all the time. I swear to God, I love it. It's pretty funny. And the funny thing is, I don't know how the fuck you do this. You're always on the down low. It's like you do all of this. It's all on the DL. And I know you get nervous and freaked out all on your own without saying anything. And then you manage this somehow, some way. It's pretty ironic. Anyway, the bottom of the deck, which is the overall theme of the week, is the Six of Swords, which tells me you're leaving something behind. You're just leaving it because it wasn't worth your time. It wasn't worth your energy. It wasn't worth you. Yeah, because you were getting breadcrumbs. Whether this was a job or a relationship or a person, it was breadcrumbs to you. So for you, you're like, high risk, low reward. What am I getting out of this? Yeah, it was burdening you and you dropped it. Nothing was changing. Burdens, nothing changing. You were trying to manifest something. You were trying to fix something. You were looking at all your options, and boy, do you have some. Like every single option here. But let me see what else is going on here, because this was your mentality before this reading. Here you are, remaining positive and hopeful, but you're challenging yourself to do this. So what I'm trying to say is you're not doing enough of it. You're trying, but you're not. You're challenged to remain positive and hopeful. You're trying to also move some like methodically, slowly. Also, again, you're challenged by this because maybe some things are moving too slowly. I don't know. You had a situation that ended. Okay, Ten of Swords in reverse. And it's like you're trying to go back to this. It's like almost opening a can of worms again from your past. But there was something that did end for you or with you, and you're going back and you're hopeful and positive that this can fix itself. You're definitely worried about it. You cannot deny that to me, because this is in the position of your situation. You're having sleepless nights. You're stressing. You have full-blown anxiety. Something from the dead has come back to revisit you. You're challenged to see the positivity in it, though. What you're trying to do, actually, is rebalance yourself here with Temperance. You're trying to recenter yourself, recalibrate yourself, you get your compass to point north again. And this is where you're at. Let's continue. When we clarify, we'll get more into this. What's coming towards you? Let's go to the future stuff. Okay, so there's a Two of Swords here. Sorry, Two of Wands. Twos are always choices. They're decisions that we make with our free will. For me, in the minor arcana, the twos are the most powerful cards, because they're the cards that we choose for ourselves, our own destiny, whether we bank left or right at a fork in the road. When it's in reverse like this, this tells me you weren't willing to take, somebody here, you or the other person that you're dealing with, wasn't willing to take the risk to get into this situation with someone. And they could be somebody that was either not emotionally available, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like leaving the past in the past. Okay, because this person is not emotionally available. They're not even emotionally mature, or just not having those feelings. It can also denote that you rejected this person. You weren't willing to take the risk with them, or they weren't willing to take the risk with you, because there was no emotional availability. And when I see Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, yeah, it was like begging for something from this person. All right, so you left them. okay? And you were leaving the past behind. The one good thing is you're like, you know, good memories are good memories. But let's not get stuck there, because as you understand this, and I believe you do, Aquarius, when you look in the rearview mirror and you don't look forward, you stop living. You get stuck. Looking towards the future is living. And I think you get this. But again, I'm going to dive into this because I don't see feelings here yet. I see the lack thereof feelings and emotions. I see a whole lot of leaving something behind, and I see a lot of this going on in the head. What you don't see coming is the King of Swords. This person that's coming towards you, which is a lot like you, very similar to you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is asking you out, or is inviting you somewhere, or is delivering a message based on feelings, based on emotions. But this King of Swords, like you, doesn't wear their feels on their sleeve. They don't shout their feelings from the rooftop. They're cerebral, they're intelligent, they're smart, they're also fair. They're also balanced and honest like you. You guys are the humanitarians of the zodiac. This is somebody like a Libra will always do the right thing for all parties involved, even to their own detriment. And that's something like all air signs respect with one another. This is this type of person, okay? And this person is coming to talk to you on an emotional level, but there's something here where either there's a lack of wish fulfillment, or in regards to this is talking about something selfish. What somebody wants. So I really feel like whoever this person is, whether this is you or them, having this conversation on your feels, it's really about what your desire is on a selfish level. Interesting. Or the fact that they're not getting their desired effect. And I tell this to everybody. You know, the Dalai Lama once said, by you not getting what you so desire is a stroke of luck for you. But again, I digress. We're going to clarify and we'll see what this is all about. Because right now we're just doing your base reading. Your advice is the King of Pentacles and Justice. And there it is. There's Justice, what I was just talking about, which is the Libra card. Justice talks about doing what's fair, balanced, and honest for all parties involved. Meaning, if you're in a third-party situation and you know the other person's married and you're carrying on an affair, that's not fair to the other person, to the spouse. That's just an example. I'm not saying that's what you're doing because it's in your advice. I have no idea what you guys are doing. All I know is that you're involved with a bunch of energies. And I see you rejecting somebody or something that you feel is not worth it. But there are other people here. There's a King of Pentacles also in your advice. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Spirit's like saying, if you're dealing with this energy and this person, this is somebody who's financially stable. This is somebody who's just stable, period. They're also not somebody who's going to, you know, shout their feelings from the rooftops either, but they are the type of person where their priority is stability. Now, with that said, your advice here with Justice, whoever this person is, you need to be fair, balanced, and honest with them and all parties involved. We're going to clarify it, we'll get more, but when that's in your advice, I'd take it because that's also a karma card. I don't fuck with karma, and you shouldn't either. All right, now, outcome. You have the Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. You probably want to go towards someone and you're stuck with another, okay? Because that King of Wands is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's a fire sign. It's somebody very creative. It's also someone very attractive or someone you find very desirable and someone very hot. But you feel stuck in your head, or you feel stuck like you're in jail with someone or something. You're not actually stuck. You just haven't figured it out yet, Aquarius, on how to get yourself unstuck from this person or this situation that you're in with the fire sign, or the person that you find attractive over there, or what have you. This is why I feel like this is so complicated. You're dealing with multiple energies. Like there's so much shit going on in your life. It's like you're trying to, you know, work yourself through a minefield. Both mine and mind field. All right. What's going on here in their situation? For Aquarius, please. I think I might lop off Leo readings. I don't think Leo, I mean, I get good responses, but I don't think Leo. Let me keep you guys. I want to do all the air signs. I want to do all the fire signs, but I think I'm going to take out Leo. Maybe keep Cancer instead. Now, aside from me talking to myself while I'm pulling out your cards, in your situation, you have the Four of Wands. This talks about leveling up in a relationship. This talks about upgrading a relationship. This also talks about buying a home, moving in with someone. If you are dating somebody, you become boyfriend, girlfriend. If you're boyfriend, girlfriend, you move in. You live together, you get engaged, you get married. This is like creating a foundation here with someone or something. If this isn't love related, guys, then this could be about your structure with your home as far as like work, job, all of the above. Now, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Aries card. I do have the Emperor, and under that I have the Healing card, and then I have you feeling stuck. So here is this fire sign in your outcome position where you feel stuck and you're trying to heal from this person or this situation. So for all intents and purposes, it looks like you had an ending here, possibly potentially with somebody that, you know, this person's like, he's an emperor. He controls empires. He's authoritative. He's somebody important and big. In any regard, this could have been somebody that you had a commitment with or a foundation with. It could have ended in the past, and now it's trying to reopen that page. And it's moving in a direction, particularly somewhere, but you're restricting yourself from seeing the positive side of this situation because it has come back to you. And I don't know if this was somebody you were with or dealing with and it had an ending and now it's coming back again. It's stressing you out though. Let me see what this King of Cups is, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, somebody here that you were dealing with, Aquarius, you're holding on to them energetically, but they're not emotionally available. And there is a lack of risk taking with this person, yet energetically, you're still holding on. And if you're not, they are. But there's a rejection with this person. Yeah, here's the King of Cups in reverse, but at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups is upright. That's you. This person was giving you peanuts and breadcrumbs, even though you're holding on to them. Whoever they are. I feel the stress for you, Aquarius. What is this Nine of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups? I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords, please, Spirit. You see on the table. That's too much, Spirit. But I imagine it's in there somewhere. Yeah. Every time I get a clunk of cards that fall out, it's too much for me to read. It'll be confusing and muddled. But I know that there's one or two cards from that little chunk that fell out that wants to come out. And that's exactly what happened. They're trying to show you the Tower. The Tower is something that has fallen apart. The Tower is something that there was a big fight, you lost your job, you lost your marriage, you lost a relationship, you lost something big, you lost something huge, whether it's a family member or a friend, it was big. And we had this big thing happen to everybody, the whole collective, every zodiac sign, at the end of October when we had the eclipse. So end of October, beginning of November, something massive eclipsed out of all our lives, all of us. And if it wasn't you, it was somebody that you have in your environment that indirectly affected you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So this tower, when they come to us, especially in our readings, well, it's in the clarifying position, which is a good thing. It's not in the main part, it's the clarifier. It's explaining to me why these things are happening to you. So this King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody like you, somebody who's cerebral, mental like you, who wants to come and talk to you, ask you out, or speak to you on an emotional level. I wanted to understand what the Nine of Cups in reverse is, because that's like a selfish thing or an undesired thing or a lack of wish fulfillment. The tower, when it comes to us, represents the fact that it was something that you were not seeing that needed to leave your life. Because the way the universe works, it works on our behalf for our greatest and highest good. And you, of all the zodiac signs who understand humanitarian causes and understanding another person's plight, that's the way the universe works. They put us in positions, in places to meet certain people where somehow, some way we give back to the greater good of society or humanity. On a closer inspection level, you can look at MLK, okay, Martin Luther King. He met Coretta, his wife, King, who together they were civil rights activists. That was his twin flame. That was his soulmate. They made and they did things to give back to humanity. Sometimes when we have small energy or people that we're not meant to be with, they hold us back in life. They restrict us from doing things or seeing things that we are meant to do at our greatest and highest good, not just for ourselves, but for the greater good of humanity. And this has always been the universe's way of recycling things in the world. When they give us these towers, they had to take it away from us because we were not seeing it. We weren't letting it go. And as you can see, you had a death grip on something. Spirit's like, no, I had to take that from you. Maybe it's not your desired wish, but that, like the Dalai Lama says, is a stroke of luck because something else is better for you. Someone else is better for you. Another job is better for you. Another situation is better for you. Okay? Because the sun is in reverse here, and it's showing me you're not happy with this person or what has happened to you, because it truly is, the sun, as you know, is the only card for me in the reverse, the inverted. It's still the best card in the deck. It just means your happiness is a matter of time. It will turn upright. Because under that is the Two of Cups. There's your soulmate. There's Martin Luther King and Coretta Fields. That is twin flames. That is soulmates. That's what's coming. Trust and believe. This is so insane. And I was like, how am I going to work through this complicated reading for Aquarius? Advice. Justice. And this king. Wow, see, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, injustice, which for me, like I said, is the karma card. You have to do things that are fair, balanced, and honest for all parties involved. There was an ending. Somebody did go out in the cold, as you can see. Maybe that's you. Maybe you put a person there. I don't know. But you're dealing with an energy here where it's saying something has ended and has been left out in the cold. And you have been going towards your wish fulfillment. Somebody's asking you out, and this is your desired wish. So one thing has ended, but something else is coming in for you that you like, that you want, that you prefer, that you desire. Spirit's like, okay, if you do this, A, go towards the person that's going to give you stability, and B, make sure it's fair, honest, and balanced for all parties involved, what you're doing, because someone is going out in the cold and someone is getting hurt. The King of Wands. Also the King of Wands in your outcome. There you are, torn. Not exactly torn, you're just like there at the precipice. I think this King of Wands comes and says something to you. And unearths things from the past. And it makes you like pause, think like, ugh, and it makes you feel stuck. I personally don't think you want to deal with it, but you are dealing with it. You are where you are. Let's see. What's the King of Wands and the Eight of Swords? Why do they feel stuck by this person or with this person, or you want this person? Let me see what's going on here. I do see heavy. I see Scorpio energy here. I see Libra energy. I see water signs. They're all here. Aries is heavy also. Page of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. Somebody has come in and given you a message, Aquarius. They rushed in without thinking anything through. They rushed in, gave you some sort of message, and gave you some kind of offer here. This offer to you is a potential to grow into something big and important. And when you get this offer, this Page of Pentacles, because at the bottom of the deck is this, the Page of Wands. And then under that is the Page of Swords. I mean, the Knight of Swords. You truly, I think you want somebody. And they've made you a small offer and you're excited about it. But you're stuck here with someone else or something else, from what I'm seeing. You're going to have to leave me your comments down below. This was literally the most complicated reading I've ever done for anybody. This is just like bunkers. I can't even imagine whose story this is. This is like a soap opera. I'm almost inclined to give you my phone number so you could call me and tell me what this is. I'll be like, you don't say. Because your life looks a lot more interesting than mine. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. All right, let's see what this is all about. True love. I have no doubt. True love. You feel like somebody here is that for you. True love. This is the... Sorry for the distraction. This is the romance of a lifetime. And I think you know this. I think you feel this. I think you're... Because you're like, this other person has potential. I'm excited, but I'm stuck by another person. Something along those lines. However, I digress. Pay attention to the red flags is here. So these red flags could be somebody from your past coming back to open a can of worms, like I said earlier. This could be you repeating patterns or, you know, hurting yourself. Only you would know. See, in the... I'm going to start up extended readings, which I'll do. They're going to start up in January. We would layer over this. We would deep dive into these cards and understand what red flags you need to look at, who or what is true love. We would layer cards over that. Then we go into your person, how they feel about you, their intentions towards you, the good, the bad, the ugly, the actions that they'll take towards you, and what spirit has. But I'll be doing that in January. As soon as I change platforms, I will let you know. Now, before I go, I want to pull one more card from the Wisdom House of Night for your advice. Aquarius, please. Wow. Yeah, it felt like that. Because the overall theme of the week, you have letting go. I'm going to read this from the book because there are some things I don't want to miss out on. But that was your overall advice, letting go of something. Because you did have a tower moment. So with the tower and the Ten of Swords, something definitely in your world collapsed. So let's see. Let us see. Mother hen here. This symbol comes to you to remind you that freedom is important to everyone. If you have something, set it free. Don't hold on too tight, lest you chase it away. You have the freedom at this time to choose whatever you want. Let others do the same. You'll be so happy that you did this. Miracles come when you let go and allow the magic to happen on its own accord. Do you see this? You're holding on to something too tight with a death fucking grip. Okay, Aquarius? And when you let this go, miracles happen. That's why you have justice in your advice position. So now this reading totally makes sense to me. Please leave me your comments down below. I hope this helps you guys, and by all means, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.